So by now, you have probably realized that you are the creator of your own reality. And this is starting to sink in for you. So you realize that you can actually create the life that you desire. You know you're meant for so much more, but maybe you don't really know the steps to create that dream scenario for yourself. Your true desires might not work in the way that you think. Because if you are caught up by thinking about what you want and how you want to live your life, and you're so invested in the mental picture of it, you forget a very crucial aspect of it. And that is that you don't really know what you want. You don't really know what you desire. A lot of times, just look at your own life. How many times has it been like there is an event that you didn't even know would come up, and suddenly you ended up in a completely new situation in your life, and you wasn't prepared for it, and suddenly everything just shifted, and all of your plans just faded away, because suddenly life started lifing. And then it's just up to you to embrace it. So you can look at it like this. So this is the river of life. This is the flow of life. Okay? So you have your little boat on this river on life. So you are in this boat, and if you put too much focus on trying to figure out what you want with your life, it's like you are going upstreams and you're really forcing yourself, and this will make it really hard for you, because you are basically blocking the natural flow of life itself. And instead, if you just go downstreams and you just sit back and you do nothing, maybe you will hit the rocks instead. Maybe your canoe will get stuck somewhere in the riverbank. So it's this balance of following the flow of life and then making small adjustments, right? Because if you are just sitting back, doing nothing in your life, you are not in alignment with the flow. You are actually blocking the flow. You are resisting the flow through doing nothing, even if that's the thing that you think is the best for you. Or you are like, oh, I'm so spiritual and I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a sign. And that's also to avoid what is in front of you. So you need to start to clear the space, be present within yourself, because it's when you are being fully engaged in this moment that you start to sense what it is that you actually desire and what you want for yourself. And then you take action based on those desires, and you don't do it because you are going to an outcome. You do it because it feels good. For me, for example, I have resisted yoga for my whole life. I've been very stiff in my muscles, but I've resisted yoga. And quite recently, I realized that it isn't in alignment for me to be this stiff. I don't want to have it like that anymore. It doesn't resonate with me. I just felt it, right? I just felt like, no, I don't want to have a stiff body. I want to be flexible. I want to be able to move and to have just a soft and vital body. That's important. That feels in alignment. So I started a 10-minute yoga practice every morning, and I'm already seeing results, and I've been doing it for maybe a month or so. But then I'm not doing it to a means to an end. I'm not doing it so that I can be more fit, for example. I'm doing it because it feels good for my body. I'm doing it because my soul is craving that right now. And the same goes for this YouTube channel, that I really enjoy standing here in front of the camera and creating this kind of content, right? And I'm not trying to find, okay, what's the most profitable niche, because I'm working as a coach, and that's my work, right? And these videos is one way of giving to you, and also for you to see who I am and to evaluate if you want to work closer to me or not, right? But that's not the point of these videos. It's that I feel sincerely called to do these videos, and I love to show up here and commit to this. And as I commit, sometimes it feels a bit uncomfortable, because it's like this all these limitations and all the fears are coming up, and I've moved through a lot of that. But I needed to stay consistent, and I needed to commit to something. And I didn't do it. It wouldn't be in alignment for me to okay, I'm only doing these videos because I want attention and likes and all that stuff back. Because then it wouldn't be sincere. It wouldn't be in alignment with who I am and who I want to be. Instead, it's to commit to these kind of videos and show up and give to myself and to you and for everyone that resonates with my message. So sometimes we just need to jump into the river, right? If we are just standing on the sideline, we are not really tapped into and aligned with the flow of life, and then we will not create our desired life. Instead, it's to jump in, and once we jump in, we are starting to navigate, and sometimes it's like, okay, now it's going really fast here. I need to really navigate so I don't crush my canoe, right? And sometimes it's more laid back. I don't need to do that much. I can just sit back and enjoy, because the sun is shining and the water is kind of still, and I'm just gliding alongside the river, right? And sometimes it's going really fast and I need to be alert. So ask yourself why you are avoiding jumping into the river and go with the flow. What is it that you are risking? What is it that you are afraid of? Because that's the fears that holds you back. That where you are looking at from the sideline, and you are thinking about everything that you want, and you try to manifest and la 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 la, you know, but you're still avoiding jumping into the river. And from here, you will not, attract your true desires. It's when you actually jump in and you are engaged with the ride, where you are actually enjoying the ride itself. It would be no meaning for me to do yoga every morning if I wouldn't allow myself to really be present and enjoy the exercise. If I instead would be up in my mind and think about what will come next, then it loses its whole purpose. Then I'm not present. Then I'm not really tapping into my tensions in my body and allowing myself to stretch there and really go there and breathe there, right? Because that would be, you know, to just avoid and not be present, and then it becomes a means to an end. That okay, I need to do this so that I get the better body or whatever, like so that I, yeah. But if I'm really engaged and I enjoy the practice, then it becomes easy. Then it becomes pleasurable. And that's how, you know, our desires will be attracted to us. Because yes, I want a more flexible body. And yes, I want to see this YouTube channel grow. And it does, when I'm sincerely engaging with it in a way that is fulfilling for me. Then I'm just lifing with life. I'm flowing with my canoe and it's enjoyable. And when I enjoy myself, that's how everything that I desire, my true desires, will come to me effortlessly. And that's how it's been for me in my whole life. And that's how life works. That's how I attracted my soulmate. That's how I attracted dream scenario right now, working as a preschool teacher for like a couple of hours a day, and I love it so much. It feels so aligned. It feels so great. So ask yourself, are you standing there on the sideline, or are you actually engaged and jumping into the river and going with the actual flow? And sometimes the flow is faster and you need to be more alert, or sometimes it's more of an easy ride. So that was everything that I had for today. And I'll hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.